crit, a lot of slow. He's much better at securing your safe lane and making it like really hard to invade. So maybe when he gets a few levels, he'll wander down to bot and they might go for a kill.
And Fnatic just naturally have the partner. They've got the Darkseer plus Riki together. Wow,
man. Ion Shell damage with Sonico. He just stalks down and takes down the jug.
As well.
And they're also going to get the Riki.
Kills bottom lane
2 for
everywhere.
1.
They're gonna get another.
Yeah, top lane of Dazzle.
What the hell's happening here?
Yeah,
He's got boots.
Is he dead?
He is dead.
I mean, a really smart boot starting item. I've seen Sonico do this before on the bounty. Like most players, it's like, oh, just get your normal Orb of Venom or get some sentries and get some
Ohaiyo needs
tangos.
to watch out as well. Okay, he's gonna care up his stat.
One more.
He's still in trouble.
Like,
close.
Ohaiyo's
Make
One
it
more
out.
right
Marcel, they
click.
kept going up to block him off. Not even necessary. They'll
Even
take him down.
Drop the mango there to try and
This is
TP.
classic Na'Vi early game. Kill,
5
kill,
kills
kill,
before
fight,
2
fight.
5 kills before 2 minutes. Why not?
And the
So
mid
much
lane's
for
going even
stable
as well.
lanes.
Like, I think the best Na'Vi can hope for this mid lane is it going even. Axe just like pushing out every wave immediately, and then Timber doesn't really have the time to harass him down because he's just already helixed. Okay, this is interesting.
Or like
I think
that.
he's just dead. Yeah.
Well, admirable salve, but does go down.
Yeah, he didn't kill the whole creep wave in time, and he was just kind of like, huh, I have to stay around.
Bottom lane, Arcel just shot the disruption here, but Ohaiyo looking to make his move. Connects with the stun. They connect with the kill. Fnatic on the fight back now. Creeping a couple of kills their way and get the score now 4-3.
Nyx right-clicking a Terrorblade is possibly the least effective thing I've ever
13
seen in my life.
armor less from.
Hiya.
Ricky, on the other hand.
Yeah, with some extra damage to boot, you know, why not?
Yep.
Boom! Crush him down 3-4-3 with the double kill, and we're at an even ball game.
He not realized that we get a DD? Why was he staying around? He just kind of walked back in and let himself get Nyx done.
Must not have realized.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Three
a bit of
stack.
a
Level
subtle
2 Shadow
animation.
Blade.
He
on
might kill him
Ricky.
here.
Still got
Carapace
See,
off. Can he
This
connect?
might just backfire.
Shadow wave him.
Because
Get
Ricky's
him.
just hitting him the whole time.
Oh.
That's not going to be enough
Not
poison.
enough, nowhere near enough damage.
Is Ricky
And
making
Shadow
the kill?
Demon's gonna die.
Yeah, he got him. Oh
They're just
my
feeding
goodness.
back whatever advantage they got in this first 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's been one, comes back, goes for another, comes back. Not.
I'm interested
with the game
Seneko
plan.
is staying up on this top lane though. Like Dux is already pretty set, like they can't zone him out, and Seneko is basically at this point just kind of getting his levels. So maybe, like when he gets level 3, I'd really like to see him go somewhere else.
Even do the trick where you get Iron Shell, then TP bottom, perhaps.
Yeah.
Like, I think
Something
it's
like
worth staying up here just to get that Iron Shell and then TPing to another lane. But
Yeah, because Mu did that against us.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
he did,
Yeah, it was like an Iron Shell Earth Spirit running down. Yeah, Seneko is just staying up with like they have sentry wards. They're trying to contest this stack, but you're contesting it with loads of dire creeps there with the Dazzle heal.
And DJ's just.
So I think they're just seeing how low HP and mana MuShi is. They're just like, okay, but this is the lane to be in. He actually just TP'd back to Fountain, who was having a rough time.
Setting up a disruption call here. Dendi's going to be in the middle of the creeps, not really getting a whole lot of spins to go along with
Not a
it.
single
So
one spin.
So MidOne just is like, I'll just
got
open up
one.
on you. And RNG, this was not nice to Dendi on this day.
So that was
Even
the
with
worst
another
thing that could have possibly happened.
Oh yeah, but even with another spin or two, that
Yeah,
game was
that's
still,
still
not.
not a kill.
They weren't even close. With bad RNG, with good RNG.
Navi have got. Please don't die and make me regret my words, DRR.
It's about to
He's
reach
in
that old
trouble.
bad state.
Has he got stun up on Nyx?
Must do soon.
Should.
got it
Goes
free, okay,
for
he's-
the TP, and with the stun already committed, he'll make it away. Oh, but
Mid
mid
one.
lane, okay, second try. They'll get it done, knowing that
They brought in the bounty for the
yeah.
first time.
no additional Fnatic outside to influence, and with the extra reinforcements, they will finish the job.
I don't really want to say that Navi's draft was designed to like kind of win the laning phase with their heroes, but it wasn't designed to do this badly, I think.
Okay, with rotations coming in and what Arcel set up here, maybe Navi can kind of get a response, but they will lose Arcel. Sonico moves in, gets the return kill, a better one to take down MuShi.
Very
Oh,
interesting
that's good
dive
to
though. He's gonna maybe walk up, try and get a slow. Nah, he's gonna back up. It's not really worth it. Axe is just farming away.
I think Navi's draft, like to go back to that point, is relying on having a good early game, but you're expected to be a bit better. It's more kind of going to be focused around what happens when they get the blink on Axe, because that's where you've got an Iron Shell.
Hold on.
If you have an Iron Shell Axe blinking in, and you've got a just Darkseer.
But it's pretty rare that you'll die with Sunder up to Timber. Not quite sure.
Arcel trying to set up some early poison stacks. Disruption gets the fourth stack there. Purge, but MidOne will Timber Chain away. It forces out 2 rotations here, and on the backside, GeneRaL able to catch out the Ricky. Help finish him down with the power of the Shuriken plus the Ion Shell. And Dendi was thinking about making a rush in with the Surge, but will not.
Likely a kill with
They
the
might
Metamorph.
catch mid one here. He's not gonna. Is he gonna nuke this wave out? Alright.
Oh, if he blinks up, he'll get him. Yes, he does. Blinks in. There's the call. There's
He's
the
a
track
little
setup. Uh-oh. Can they finish him? Okay, they will.
Yeah, these are really good moves from Navi. Like they're walking to their own Terrorblade lane and they're getting him kills and they're setting up to hit the tier 2. And then Fnatic are gonna have to send a whole bunch of heroes there. So if they wanna maybe walk and try to pick someone off middle, that would be a really good follow-up.
Oh.
Oh,
Many
ships passing in the night.
Yeah, exactly.
4 Invis heroes. Oh, Dendi actually came out of Invis.
Yep.
And he thinks he's just farming creeps. What he doesn't know is there's a dung beetle nearby. Strikes him. There's the catch of the stun. Nice little jumping KS comes out from 3.3.
Yep. So what does Ricky have right now? I saw Blightstone before, 1 Facebook. Alright, he's actually doing pretty well for himself.
4 and 2. He's got so many last hits this game and kills.
He's not doing too well in terms of levels, but it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah. So they get the pick off on bottom, then they move every hero to mid, and then Vi.GeneRaL starts setting up here.
He has no mana right now.
Hold on. Is Vi.GeneRaL just
Okay,
dead?
turn around, Purge. Track's there. They can get him down, and they can. All right. Things opening up nicely here for Na'Vi. They might get more. Another track setup. This Ricky's going to be spotted. Turns back, pops off his own dust.
Nice.
And that will be the end of it here. Na'Vi quickly scoop up 2. Artstyle looking for a 3rd setup while the rest of his team looks to muscle down tier 2. And Artstyle eats the Omni Slash from MuShi. He'll be the first to fall from Na'Vi, so they decide to step back a bit. Meanwhile, DJ in the top lane has taken down Darkseer.
That's
Oh, MuShi's going on. He's
And
instantly
MuShi's dead mid. Oh.
That's the reveal of the blink, right, for Dendi there?
No, he's had it for a little while. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
so
got
this-
it. They kill on bottom.
This isn't ideal for Navi, obviously, because they've lost their Darkseer. Like, what does he have? He doesn't. Yeah, he's just finished his mech though. Blink 4 stuff. He basically. Okay, they're gonna just smoke up for this fight from the tier 2.
Wasn't sure if they were just going to let Fnatic take this one and do as they please. It looks like Na'Vi
If
are
you're
going to look for
Fnatic,
them
you
on the
think
way out.
they're not here because
Yeah.
they just let you get the tier 1.
Well, they are here.
Oh,
Dendy
so
makes his jump, catches out 2. First track going to be committed. Reflection, and, well, they quickly burst down the Dazzle first. Ohio could be the next target as he tries desperately to Vendetta himself away from the trouble. He's moving pretty fast. Can they catch him? Dendy and Vicious jump into...
Counter initiate on the backlines, especially if there's Ion Shells up because he's now got that Blink Dagger, so it's a free Carapace every time. If he can, you know, get a mana burn off on the Darkseer, maybe put him below mech range, that'll be huge.
Jump in from Dendy. Gets the call from MuShi. Even a wall going to be committed, and they will burst him down. At the same tricks of the trade for 343 as he comes out. Will get tracked up here.
Come on, Ricky.
He's a running. There's going to be a follow-up call from the Superman. Can they burst down the Ricky? It looks like they will. He drops the smoke screen. Tries to find his way out, but they'll catch up with him eventually.
So I guess they gave the gem to the Knicks.
Yeah, he was not sporting the gem, so Fnatic do get to hold on to that one a bit longer here. But Na'Vi will just kind of get some extra gold coins their way.
Honestly, I think to a point, Fnatic just can't keep walking into these lanes, really. It's kind of like giving free initiations to the Axe.
Yeah. And he's getting that initial kill every time with the Iron Shell help.
And they also have to decide, like, do we want to expose ourselves or do we want to push out waves so we don't have to sit by our towers waiting for the creep waves to come to us? Because at that point, you're kind of sitting there. Double kill for
MidOne as he's able to shred apart both the Darkseer and Dendy's axe. Okay.
Oh, now they're going to fight
and
mid.
then they get
And
us
they're
out
going to
as
get
well.
mid. Fnatic on the comeback here.
Suneko's going to try and poke his head in, but still
They got to
missing
get
it.
out. Whoa.
So, that was interesting.
Mid one.
Almost entirely physical damage. They had some spins before, but now it's up to Terrorblade basically to kill them off.
Here comes Fnatic now with a bit of momentum their way. See if they can get the finish on this tier 1 or if Denny's going to make a jump in with the Iron Shell. But the response comes out from Fnatic. Right at the drop of a hat, they will blow up Dendi. And they look for the follow-up here. Defensive Disruption will keep General alive for a bit, but it's not going to be good enough. Ohio picks that one up, gets a killing spree for himself. Na'Vi on the run as they've lost 2. Are they going to be losing more? Will MidOne gain even more charges his way? He tries to make it for...
Right, what's MidOne going for? Probably just the straight Shivas, I guess, after Bloodstone. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, 24-minute shivers.
It's a bit farmed.
Yeah, kinda. Okay, Fnatic could end up crossing paths here. They spotted Dendi. There's going to be the early weave, and Omni, and suddenly 2 from Na'Vi just disappear right before your eyes.
Yep.
MuShi gets both of those kills.
Carapace on.
With Shadow Demon dead, there goes all of their counter push too.
Jump in, mana.
I don't care about the
Get
safeties
him.
when there's no mana.
They're going to get him.
Oh, they missed the
Moving
initial
in.
stun. This is
Yeah,
pretty big.
without that stun and Dendi nearby, he'll force him away to safety, but MidOne's chase continues. Knows the Sunder's going to be coming, turns back and away. MuShi unleashes the Omni here. Not going to be doing quite enough, but Ditya's still getting pretty low. Vacuum pull back first to go down is going to be the Ricky on this one. Ditya still stands in plans while MuShi man modes him. Will be able to burst down the Aegis. So Nico could be next, eating that hefty burst as MidOne begins to just unleash his Timbersaw Fury.
Even with a missed Timber Chain, this Timbersaw is just going to go off right now. They cannot deal with MidOne.
This long fight, this long-winded fight will only continue to favor Fnatic, specifically this Timbersaw. As he gets another one, he's looking for Ditya, and he will not stop pursuing unless Ditya finds his way into the base, which is the case.
Like Brime's been harping on all game, it's just recognition of a single core lineup. I mean, they don't have meta. They don't have meta up. They just don't have the damage. I mean, even with the
Shadow Demon
It's
Ducks
a
here.
big
if they
old
see them.
do-si-do. They're going to catch the supports from the back.
Terrorblade is on the bottom of the fight, so he'll probably end up catching someone.
It's all over the place. Very awkward for Na'Vi, but eventually they find the choke point. They make their move. Dendi calls in, eats a bit of damage. Tricks the trade's going to be out as Ditya stands and fights. Had to BKB off the DD, but is trying to make the most of it here. But there goes the Omni from MuShi. And, well, it's actually Fnatic on the back end of this one. 2v1. Na'Vi, though, set to lose.
Are they really, though?
And it looks like they are going to be dropping the gem at this point. MuShi spins, looks to rush back. MidOne puts himself in a Lotus, and now he is going to become the janitor.
He's gaining health in this fight.
Timbers, even with the Terrorblade, he's
Terrorblade was hitting him with all his illusions, and he lost a quarter of his HP.
66 armor. He's a machine.
70 armor Timbersaw.
OS Frog.
Yes, please, OS Frog.
And that's why when they were down numbers, it's like, are they really down? Like, if the Jug and the Timber are still up in the fight, and Metamorphosis is, you know, even close to expiring, or the BKB is expired on the Terrorblade.
Right now, guys, he's not in that state of mind. He doesn't want to be. But now he's he has to do this. He just has to jump in, hope he doesn't really die.
Trying a cheeky play to maybe isolate MuShi a bit here, but already, look, MidOne's like, you know what, I'm just going to go in. Drives right in, Lotuses himself. They quickly take out two, including Dendi himself. Him and Arcel are going to be on the sidelines. Dendi does have a buyback, but already Fnatic beginning to go to work here on the tier 3.
Yep, is coming from Sunder. That's a worry. That's not the spell you look to be your damage dealing spell. Can save your life, can do a bit of damage here or there, but you don't want to be playing around it.
He's got another Sunder up, though. Heavy
Okay.
damage about to come up.
MuShi trying to get saved with the grave, but Dendi will be there to dunk him.
He's the Sunder target. Wait for that Lotus Orb to wear off.
But he'll be gone by the time it's done. And I don't know if chasing too far, overextending too far outside your base.
He's had enough.
But you don't want to be too far from home here. They have 4 staffs to be able to avoid the trouble of Fnatic here, but Fnatic are the bullies in this one. 30 to 20, first real base damage of the game. Hit Dendi and Na'Vi hard.
Yeah, they're gonna run up the lane. Maybe if they catch DJ here, this could be pretty good. But I don't think they're catching him. He's catching them.
Yeah, here comes MuShi from behind, and MidOne as well. Try to make a move for our little Dazzle friend. Yeah, I'm sorry, not gonna happen. They quickly Shrek down 1, 2, 3. MidOne with his godlike now with a double kill pickup there, and that is going to be game. Okay.
He definitely caught them, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They blink on him, and then suddenly there's a double chakram waiting, and that was ugly.
Yeah, entire Omni slash absorbed by Ditya there, and even though early game it's a bit innocuous, once you get later on into the game, it's definitely much more effective. He had no Sunder target for the first time in the last 3 fights, and that was just a hopeless one for Na'Vi there.